That you need to know about labor issue. Hello everyone, my name is Nwachukwu Tejickeum from IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra. I am here to share with you all that you need to know about labor issue as an immigrant worker working in South Korea. There are about 7 points I would like you to know about the labor issue. If when you fight for your rights, there is some basic information that you need to know that will help you to fight for your rights. Number one, basic information. That are very vital information that you have to take note when you are working in any company. So it's very, very important for you to know the company's name. You can't fight a stranger, so you have to know the company's name. You have to know the company address and phone number. For example, if the company is located in Tejickeum or Yanju area, you don't go to labor office and you tell them it's in Yanju. So you have to know the exact address and their phone number. The third one, you have to know the CEO's name, which we call Sajani. You have to know the Sajani or the Samoni names and also their phone number. So it's very important to know the Sajani's name and phone number. Wherever you work, make sure you have the phone number of your colleagues and their names in case if they deny you tomorrow that you didn't work there. So with the colleagues' number and their names, it will help you to fight for your rights. And also another point you have to know is never throw away your salary envelope or your pay slip. It is very, very important you keep them because that is a source of calculating your Tejickeum. Without this salary envelope or pay slip, so it's very difficult for you to calculate your Tejickeum. So whenever you receive your pay slip or your envelope, please try as much as possible to keep it safe in case of tomorrow. If you don't have any pay slip, probably you receive your salary in cash. So as soon as you receive your salary cash that day, the same day, please make sure you deposit it in bank, so that when you deposit it in bank, it will automatically, you will know the date and the time and everything. Please have a note where you write the salary amount, including overtime work allowance. Write down the salary year, month and the day you receive it. It will help you to fight for your rights. And another thing you have to remember when you fight, remember the day you started work and the last day you stop work. This is another vital information you need to know. The day you start to work is very, very important. If possible, you can write it on the wall of your house so that you will not forget it. So another point, another basic information I want you to know is to take picture of you working at your company. If possible, you can also take picture with your boss or with your colleagues, so that in case if they deny you in future that you didn't work there, so with that picture you took with the Sajani or with your colleagues, it's a very big evidence that they can never deny. So another point another basic information I want you to know that is record your time in and out to the company. So take a picture of your time card. Whenever you go to work, make sure at the end of the day you take a picture of your time card. If no time card, you can also install it in your smartphone. You go to Play Store and you will install card time there. And also register your Wi-Fi in your company. If you register your Wi-Fi in your company and install the time card, it will automatically register. Whenever you visit you go to work, it will automatically register. And when you are out from the company, it will also automatically register. So, but if there is no Wi-Fi in your company, it's still not a problem. You can also take record of the time in and out, which you can have your own record. So the second point I want us to look into, remember I said we have 7 points. The first point is basic information, and the second point here is minimum wage system. As you can see the table below, South Korea has a minimum wage system, and it's against the law for any company to pay below the minimum wage system. So from the diagram you will see below, I will only explain 2021 because we are in the year 2021. So if you look at that diagram in the year 2021, you look at the hourly wage. You say your hourly wage is supposed to be 8,720, and you look at daily wage, which is 8 hours, is 69,760. And you go to salary, 40 hours per week, which is 209 hours per month, is 1,822,480. You look at the hourly overtime pay, which is 1.5 times than the normal wage. When exceeding 8 hours, is 13,081. So if any company pays you below this, please report the company. Is against the law for them to pay below this amount listed here. Another point, like I told you, we'll have 7 points. The third point we are going to look into is the principle of wage payments. In Korea, they have about 4 principles of wage payments. Number 1 is direct payment. The payment should be made directly to the worker through cash or through his bank. So no one is entitled to receive your salary except you. So either you receive your salary through cash or they pay it through bank. So you have to receive direct payment from the company. So another principle of wage payment is payment in full. Your payment should be in full amount. So the third principle is monetary payment. The payment should be in cash, money, not acceptable in kind. You work for money, you receive money. So they don't have to pay in kind or through coupon. So it have to be monetary payment. You have to receive cash. The fourth principle there is periodic fixed payment. The payment should be made on a fixed date. For example, last month is April. Last month you receive your salary on 30th of April. For sure, this month you're supposed to receive your salary on 30th of May, and so on. So you have to be on a periodic fixed date, not this month you receive 30, the next month you receive 20, the 20th, the next one you receive 15th. No, you have to be on a periodic fixed payment. The fourth point we are going to look into is who can get Tejickeum. So if you may ask me, as far as you're a worker, whether full-time or part-time, you are entitled to receive your Tejickeum. So all kinds of workers, like I said, both part-time and full-time worker can claim their severance pay or Tejickeum if they continue to work for 1 year or more. So if you work for 1 year or more, you are entitled for Tejickeum. But please don't go and ask for Tejickeum if you work less than 1 year. It's not allowed. Tejickeum is from 1 year above. You ask for your Tejickeum, and it's against the law for them to add your Tejickeum, include it in your salary. No. So the fifth point we are going to look into is annual paid leave. Annual paid leave of 15 days or more occurs per year when you work for 80% or more of the year. Workers of less than 1 year would receive 1 day of annual paid leave if they have worked for 1 whole month. So this annual paid leave is just 15 days. You receive it after when you have worked for 80% of the year. And peradventure you didn't work up to 80% and you work for full whole month, you will receive 1 day for this annual paid leave. And annual paid leave does not work for 2 kinds of people. If the workplace is less than 5 people, please note, if your working places, if they have less than 5 people, definitely you will not receive annual paid leave because it's a small company. So there is no how they can pay you annual paid leave. If you work less than 15 hours per week, definitely you will not receive the annual paid leave. The 6th point there is progress after reporting to labor office, or should I title it procedure on how to report to the labor office or file a complaint at the Ministry of Employment and Labor due to arrears of wages or several day pay known as Tejickeum. So there are some procedure for you will follow for you to receive your Tejickeum or your salary when you are fighting for your arrears. There is 4 procedures you have to follow. Number 1 procedure, you have to report to labor office. In this office, this labor office, they will do, when you report to labor office, their work is to do investigation to know if what you are saying is true, whether you have received your salary or Tejickeum or not. They will do an investigation, and the investigation, they will do it. After the investigation will take like 2 to 3 months to process. So, and if after that, during the investigation, if the company comply, definitely you will receive your salary here. But if the company did not comply, you will now obtain a document called delinquent payment confirmation from this office. So when you get that delinquent payment confirmation document, you will now apply for you go to Korean Legal Aid Corporation to file for a lawsuit. So in this Korean Legal Aid Corporation. This is an office that provides legal assistance to those who do not know the law well or are not sufficiently protected by the law due to financial difficulties. So in this place, this Korean Legal Aid Corporation, they will assign you a free lawyer, so that will help you to fight, that will help you to follow up your case. So in this place, it will also take for about 3 months, from 3 months upwards. In this Korean Legal Aid Corporation, when they assign you with a lawyer, definitely at the end of the case or whatever, they will issue you a court decision or a court result. So with that court decision, you will now go to Labor Welfare Corporation, so to apply for a small subrogated payment. So that is the third step you will take, to visit the Labor Welfare Corporation to apply for a small subrogated payment. So in this small subrogated payment is a system in which the government, they pays a certain range of amount. So in this place, let me explain. Their work here is to pay you your money, a certain amount of money. So after, they will collect it back from the company. But the maximum amount they can pay here, if you are fighting for your salary, they will pay you a maximum of 7 million from the 3 last months you work. And if you are fighting for your Tejickeum, they will also pay you 7 million from the last 3 years you work. So the maximum amount that you can receive from small subrogated payment office you can receive from this Labor Welfare Corporation is 10 million. That is the maximum. So, but if your money, let's assume if what you are fighting is more than 10 million, it means after you receive the 10 million, you have to follow the process again. And the process period takes about 2 weeks. In this office, it takes about 2 weeks. And there is some condition for the worker to do in action for you to receive this small subrogated payment. Number 1, you have to apply within 2 years from the day you stop work. Please, very important. You can't stop work. Maybe after 5 years, you go to apply for small subrogated payment. It's not allowed. And also, you can claim the small subrogated payment within 1 year that you receive court result. So when within that 1 year you receive court decision, you have to apply. There is condition for the company also, that there is role company that will play here for you also to receive your money or small subrogated payments. The company must apply by the Industrial Accident Compensation Insurance Act. So the company must have to apply it for you to receive your small subrogated payment. And also the company must operate at least 6 months before the worker stop. So if you look at the requirement, you are not up to the requirement, it's better not to fight. But if you are up to the requirement, you can apply for your money. The last point there is termination or proceeding. So like I said earlier, if you receive your money full, maybe let's assume your money, like I said, the total amount they can pay is 10 million, and maybe let's assume your money is 9 million and you receive your money in full, your case is terminated. But otherwise, if your money is more than 10 million, or let's assume 20 million, you have to start the process. So the last point, and not the least, is the industrial accident. If you have an accident while working, please stop work immediately and seek for medical attention. The first time you visit the hospital, please remember to make it clear that you were injured while working the first day you visit the hospital. In case of an accident that requires more than 4 days of medical care, please be sure to apply for industrial accident compensation. And this industrial accident compensation, you can apply it with or without the consent of your surgeon or someone. And also you can apply it whether you are registered or not. You are entitled to apply for industrial accident compensation. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope it will help you for your labor rights. Let's fight for the migrant labor rights together. Thank you. Bye.